SP, hustle hard, like and subscribe. I'm with my guy, Blue. He out in San Diego. We got a lot to get into. This is part two. Put it in the comments. Halftime show, The Bunny, the Bad Bunny, which was a
Yeah,
good halftime performance, by the way. But we're going to get into all that. We got a lot to cover, a lot to talk about. And please, everybody,
like, comment, subscribe, and share for sure.
all that, like, comment, and subscribe.
And
And
violate the comment section. Put it in there, violate it, go crazy.
do all that, all the above.
All the facts.
All the above. So we're gonna get right into it. Um, yeah. So people, we left off yesterday. It was a heated battle with my guy right here, Blue. We was talking about a few things that was currently going on and the black community in
Yes,
the
sir.
world in general, and we shared our opinion. But first, we're gonna get into this situation about Gunfrey Wade. He lived in America for 50 years. Even served in the military. He's a Vietnam, he's not a Vietnam, he's a
A
war
veteran.
veteran.
Okay.
He's a war veteran. He just happens to recently, in February, this year too, be deported back to Jamaica
Mm.
after being in this country for 50 years, right?
Yeah.
And serving in
That's
the
crazy.
military. So that wasn't good enough
Hmm.
for you to earn status. So you got to go back to your country, even though it was a clerical error on not on his behalf, and they sent him back. And mind you,
Okay.
we talking about a veteran it was okay for him to fight in the war, but it
Right.
wasn't okay enough for him to stay. That's crazy.
So, so you said that there was a clerical error, right?
Hmm.
So my thing is, being as though since it was an error, do you feel as though he might get the due process to come back here?
It's a possibility, but dealing with what's going on with this current administration, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's
It's
possible
going to
he
be
just
hard.
gotta wait until this administration's over, and then the next one, he could.
Yeah, that
But
we
I mean,
we never
I feel as
no
though
telling how long that's going to be.
I feel as though he should be able to come back for sure. But the only thing is, of course, he should have never got deported in the first place. That's out of pocket.
You
You a
you feel me?
veteran.
Like
You've been here for 50 years, so basically you from here. After 50 years, you from
after
here.
50, now listen, we
That
not
means that
talking
he was
five.
probably in his 70s or 60s. How long? How old was this guy? He was an older gentleman, right?
Yeah, yes, he was. I mean,
Yeah,
shit, he been here for 50 years and he served in the military and he was a veteran. Like, what
right.
the heck? Like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, you couldn't let
Yeah.
this man live? Like, this is
Some
crazy.
sometimes it come like they just want you to die off, but before you could
Yeah,
even
yeah,
decide, all right,
obviously.
go fight, go die, and then I don't know, maybe get big area here, right?
Real shit, real shit. And it's crazy because, you know, it's like he served, like, it's the part that gets me is like, it was okay for him to serve in the military, right?
Right.
And could have lost his life, but no, he can't stay because some clerical error. And now it's like, now mind you, it's like 50 years, 50 years in.
So
50
listen, right?
years in.
My thing is it's crazy because we haven't heard about a lot of white immigrants being deported, like whether they from
And you're not,
Pakistan, France, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of them here.
oh man, it
But it's
is.
like, and it's so wild because when I was in a big house, right? When I was in jail, I think I was in like one of the counties, and it's just mad immigrants. I literally only saw two white immigrants. One was from Albania, and the other one was from like some other Eastern Europe. But it seemed like they don't arrest white people. They look
They're
for
not
more
going for that.
of right.
They're not chasing them down. They are not interested in them, I should say.
Well, not only that, and Trump let what I think so far about 5,000 South African immigrants come over here because he said it was a genocide. And then, so I watched something, and the majority of these white immigrants that's in South Africa, they say that they're from there, but still, they're immigrants from Dutch. But a lot of them was like, "We're not going to America. There's no genocide here. We staying here. We're not going over there." And
Right.
a lot of them ain't even come. So it's like, damn, y'all kicking a lot of folks out. And I'm not saying that I'm opposed to it if you came here, however, but it's like how you kicking people out and then you just accepting people, but they got the complexion for the connection.
Right, right. That's
So
the
it's
whole
kind of
thing.
like,
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. So they got the complexion for the connection, and so
right,
they feel. Yo, what is that? What was that? What kind of joint is that?
a THC margarita. So this is weed. There's no alcohol in it. It's straight THC.
Oh,
Yeah, you know that
oh.
weed is legal here. So I'm just instead of smoking, I'm just sipping it.
As you should. Yeah. Well, it's not legal here. Well, it is. It's recreational. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. So they're not. That's the whole thing. They're only going after brown people, black
Brown and
people.
black
Like
folks. You're right, right.
if you don't know how to say America properly, yeah, they want to see you.
You
You got to walk
you
around with your
Nevadas.
passport,
Hold on,
your
listen, right?
special ID, sit
I'm
like that.
so listen, I'm happy that you said that because this is kind of where I'm at with this shit, right?
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but so everyone is so up in arms about Americans kicking everyone out and this and that, right? But Americans, where can we go and just stay there if we're not there legally? Or where can we go? We can't go. No, we can't go to Mexico. So you can't even try to be a Mexican citizen unless you got $100,000 in your bank account,
Right.
right? You can't go word. You can't go to Brazil and just stay there. You can't nowhere. They not having that. So my thing is, why is we allowing that? Why is we
No,
so up?
no.
Let them in. Let them. It's like no, but they came here illegally. So my thing is, if I break a law, right, I go to
Right.
jail. If you come in the country illegally, you're breaking the law. If if
Right.
if I'm not, you feel me? But it's like that law is excusable. But if we broke that same law in
Right.
their country, get them out of here. Go back to Me- Mexico. Was just trying to get all the Hondurans out of there. They're like they're here illegally. Get them out. Get them out. And
Right.
we trying to take them. Dominican. They changed. They changed their constitution to deport Haitians. So Haitians who were born there, their bloodline was Haitian. Their parents was Haitian. They born there for years. The DR changed their constitution to deport them back to
See the
Haiti.
thing with, but
So why is
see
we
the
so
thing about
concerned
DR.
about these people who don't care about us?
Right. And that's facts. And to
I mean,
see the
that's
thing
why I'm
about
sitting that shit out.
the see the thing
I ain't
about
about to ride
DR.
much.
DR, not all Dominicans. I'm gonna say that because I've met some Dominicans that they look blacker than me and they know but their government, once upon a time was had a thing whereas if you was too dark, you was frowned upon and all the good stuff. And while while in Haiti they were fighting for their independence and won,
No, hold on.
they
So
was
once they won, they took over the whole island of Hispaniola. So they took over Haiti and the DR. They was in charge. But then the ones on the Hispanic side, they basically was on some like, all right, we got to get these niggas out.
right,
First, it was supposed to be like a coalition. We come together. Then they like, nah, get them out, bring the Spanish back in. It seemed like they want to be closer to their whiteness. That's what they want to be.
and that'll
They don't
never
want that.
happen. You see, this is
Of course, in a
they
mind, it's
they
like a
just
mental illness.
it's that disease
Yeah,
that's
it's
tearing their brain up to make them think. And little do they know you're not accepted.
well, a
Because
lot of people
this
is getting that harsh reality now since the white man
yeah,
like get out of
and
here.
right,
And not only that, y'all do have a lot of white in y'all or whatever, but it's not English white. It's Spanish white from Spain.
right,
The English don't
right.
give a fuck about the
But
Spanish, so they looking at it like you not us. Get out
yeah,
of here.
right.
And these
And
people
that's
are
the
heartbroken
sad
about
part
that.
about it. That right there in itself is a real sad thing because they don't want to own their true being. They want to own something that's
That's not
not
them.
even them, but
It
they
is
want to
in
be
them, but
accepted.
it's
But they want to be accepted, and knowing at the
side
end
of
of the
that
day,
doesn't want
you're
this.
not
Exactly.
going to be accepted.
You'll never be accepted ever.
You are never. Oh, let me make it make sense.
Right?
When if and when we're ever gone, who do you and y'all was the only ones left?
Put it in the comment
What do
section, y'all.
huh?
What? Nah, I'm just letting everyone know.
Yeah,
Put it in
yeah.
the comment
Everybody,
section.
please comment. Please
We make
say
it, they
something.
take it. Drift FT Wolf. For
And
sure,
you,
for
hey,
sure.
hey, you know what? That's
And he
real shit.
faithful. Right.
And you know what? I can't even argue that part right there. I can't even, you know what I mean? Facts. That's what it is. But what I'm saying is this: if and if, just hypothetically speaking, who do you
Hmm.
think? Do you think they would accept them if it was just if it had to be them versus Do you think they would be? Oh, it'd be a big kumbaya.
No,
Fuck
because
no.
these people are
Y'all,
still gonna look at
they would
them
suck
as
like,
what
come
they
on,
are.
man.
Right,
Fuck
right.
no. And
I
this is
was
what I say.
listen, right?
It's statement.
I was just having a conversation earlier, and it was like, regardless of what, white folks is always gonna consider them as wetbacks, as whatever. So there's
Yeah.
always gonna be slurs behind your back, like,
Right.
yeah, he's that, which makes you not being a part of them. It's like you're this, so you're never gonna be us. I don't care
Right.
how hard you try, you will never be us.
But
But
they got that
you
mentality.
can what?
They got the mentality, well, at least we better than the colored. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're
You're
not.
not.
You're not. I mean, they probably
No.
practice group
It ain't no
economics
meaning.
better.
You're not.
They they
You're
they
not.
I
Period.
don't feel as though, but I'm just saying like what they practice within each their communities and all. I feel as though it's something that we probably need to take notes on.
Okay, that I
Right,
can agree on that. That now
right.
you see when you said that, I can agree with you on that because one thing I can say about I'm not saying all Spanish, but a lot of Spanish people that I notice, like no matter what, they stick
Yeah, they stick
together
together. They family
better
oriented.
than
They
black people stick
for sure,
together.
for sure.
They got a thing with themselves where they stick like they really stick together.
I
Like
feel as
I've
though
seen it.
feel as though it's being on code, just an unspoken thing. Like
Right,
regardless of what happens, we know if no one got us, we got us, and that's how we gotta be. Only we got us. Are you feel me? Of course, there might be a
right,
couple bad apples and people, but we got us, and we are the only people who gotta have us. Because if we don't have us, no one got us, and we kind of just gonna be,
right.
yeah.
Real shit. And
Mhm.
it's listen, it's sad, but it's real. And that's what it is because,
Make sure that y'all
you
push
know,
that like button.
yeah, please. First and foremost, everybody, this is SP Hustle Hard. This is my guy, co-host Blue. We in the building. We here strong. Please hit the like button. Please send the love. We trying to hit 50,000. We trying
Yes,
to
sir.
hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We almost there. We at the halfway mark. We trying to hit that. You understand? Please, if you like what we doing and you understand what we doing, and we're going to be doing this for a minute. And if you look
For
at
sure.
all our work, we've been doing this for a minute. So please like and subscribe and please share, comment. We tune in. Any
Violate that
donation will
comment
be
section
highly
for real.
appreciated. Highly.
Hmm.
It'll go towards camera equipment. It'll go towards making this thing a beautiful situation. And plus, we are uncut, unscripted, and we straight off the top. We ain't choosing sides, even though sometimes it may seem like we are, but we
Right. We
we
trying to
we
be
we,
unbiased as
we speaking
possible.
fact. But back to what we were saying, Blue.
Wait, hold on.
Um,
50K, you sure you ready? Of course we ready.
what? Bro, you gotta
Yeah.
be kidding me.
Come
50K?
on. We
No,
got
no, matter of
topics
fact,
for days.
since you said that, we want 100K. We want 100K.
Mm,
We
mm.
since you said
Tall
we ain't ready, we're gonna show you we ain't ready. And one thing about us, we ain't gonna change up, we ain't gonna switch up, we ain't gonna come in with no suit and tie, uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
preaching some propaganda and all that good stuff. We ain't gonna do none of that. We're gonna keep it
We keeping it a
authentic.
buck. Word.
Period.
Mm-hmm. And if y'all
Authentic.
like that, we keeping it a buck, press that like button, man. I see that we only
Right.
got two
Violate
likes.
that like
Let's
button.
get that up.
But anyway,
Facts.
Blue. So this is what I was saying. Yeah, So they sent him back to Jamaica.
Okay.
And he served and like, yo, bro, like, come on, man. He served in the army here. And you
Mm-hmm.
still deported him.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. But you
So
know, his name,
so
people for
so
people don't know who we talking about. His name was Gumphrey Wade. He lived in America for 50 years, and he's a vet. He's a veteran. Look him up, Google it, check it out. That was foul what they did to the man, but it
you
is what
said
it
mana
is.
mana Rasta man, mana
Yeah,
Rasta. They
yeah,
deport a
but
man
still,
in the yard.
yeah,
Uh,
but the point is, he served in the army, so it was good
that's
enough for
fact.
him to
That's
serve in the
fact.
army, but it wasn't good enough for him to earn his citizenship.
So see, so listen, right? That
How the
goes
hell he
back
get in the
with
army then?
they needed fighters.
Yeah, right. All
Like,
right, we
oh,
need the body. Come on, we need the body. Come on.
nah,
Yeah,
listen, right? So that's my thing with being on code, right? So if we was really on code and if we had each other, we would be protesting for them. We would be doing something to combat that.
right,
And I'm not saying that no one is, but I'm still
right,
saying people will still be more aware, and then it'll be like, okay, let's sign a petition, let's do this to
right.
make sure that it could reach the top and that they could see like, okay, people are rallying up for this cause. So let's try to hear him out. But yeah, once again, that just goes back to being on call or on code for yeah, just for how we gotta be, man.
Yeah, I
Second team
understand what you're
gas.
saying. But we're gonna move right along. But big shout outs to Gumphrey Wade. Hopefully everything works out
Facts. Yes,
and
sir.
he's
Uh-huh.
able to earn his citizenship and don't have to go through this situation. Hopefully this administration could recognize the situation and give him that. Anyway, moving right along. Savannah Guthrie. I don't know if anybody heard of her. She had a daughter that was sex trafficked, or supposedly had a daughter that was sex trafficked by the that had something to do with the Epstein files, I should say. So she was asking questions to Bill Gates, and she wanted answers on what
Mm-hmm.
happened, what went down. Miraculously, she was kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
they they answered. They asking for I don't know how much they asking for, but they wanted in bitcoins. They wanted in
Mm.
bitcoins. That's like I guess that's untraceable or whatnot. Yeah, they wanted in bitcoins.
Aisha Martin 5'10". That's a
So
fact.
yeah, five. Yeah, so that we realize we puppets that make
Yep.
them great. Better you understand to stay still. Mm, yeah. Okay. Yeah. 5'10". Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. Stay still. Yeah. It's tough.
We gotta sit that
That's
out. Yeah.
huh.
I said that we just gotta sit that one out. You feel me? Staying
We
still. We
gonna get,
not
you know what? We gonna let's get to this for a few minutes, and then we gonna
okay.
get to what she just said about the
Okay.
sitting out. I gotta talk about it because I'm having conflicting emotions about it, but we gonna get to it. But yeah, Savannah Gumphrey, she was asking questions about her daughter or something that was sex traffic or whatever. I think it was her daughter, one of them two. She is kidnapped. They hold it. Somebody's holding her for ransom. They want some
Okay.
bitcoins. It so happened that she came up missing. I don't know if she's dead or alive, but for her return, they want bitcoins. I don't know how much bitcoins, but they want bitcoins. But damn, I'm like, damn, bitcoins is dropping now. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitcoin is on a decline.
But Bitcoin is it's not like a traceable currency.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So that makes sense to why they would want
Yeah.
that.
Instead of
Okay,
exactly.
that would make sense. That would
So
make
my
sense.
thing also is if anyone in the comments know about the Guthrie joint, can y'all like enlighten me a little more? Because I know something and I heard from bro, but I'm trying to kind of get more of a gist about
Well,
who was she?
Well, she was someone tied into the situation with the Epstein files. She had something to do with that. And what was going on, she was asking questions, to my
Right?
understanding. Was she was asking questions. She wanted answers to like, yo, what's up? Like, why nothing is happening to these people that was doing all of this foul and diabolical, goofy stuff.
right.
and she was talking, and surprisingly to me, Bill Gates was involved in this. I don't know what part he played or what he did, but
Oh shit.
yeah, that's the same thing I said when I seen his name. I was like, damn, Bill Gates, damn. So
Right.
that rabbit hole really run deep. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, even the shit that I heard about Bill Gates on that joint, they said that. So I guess Epstein wrote like a email to himself, and was basically like something about Bill Gates. I want you to delete the picture of basically your dick and
What?
whatnot, and something about he was giving his wife STD pills because he caught an STD while fucking Russian hoes. Where I'm like,
Yo, you got me.
nah.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, so now
Yo,
Bill
so he
Gates
had
is
to.
saying that Bill Gates saying that he's mad that he ever even he apologized or that he regrets going to Epstein Island or
Oh
being friends
man,
with him or you feel me? So it's like,
man, it's
cut it
always.
out,
You know what it is?
cut
It's
it out.
always like that when you get your hand caught in the cookie jar. Oh, I
Yeah,
regret this. I
always
regret that. But you didn't regret it when we ain't gonna get into it. I ain't gonna say because that stuff is crazy. We always regret it when we
when
get
you got
caught with our hands
caught.
in the cookie jar.
Exactly, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
so we didn't regret it the time we was there. It was okay. It was beautiful. We was partying, bullshitting, listening to the music,
right,
eating all the
right,
good
right.
food, fresh food, drinking, getting lit. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was
And
okay then,
remember
but
too, remember his wife divorced him. Like she separated from him. So but
yeah,
before everything
yeah, she
came
must
out,
have found out
she
about
did
that STD.
she knew about everything and she probably was just like, yo, I gotta admit, like I don't wanna be involved in this. But yeah, bro, that shit is just crazy how it's like they not even doing like no real investigating on that.
Man,
Like
ain't
like
no,
you look, you see they making top news about I forgot what was a big story I just heard about, but I'm like, damn, like y'all putting that about Trump with the monkey bodies on the Obamas and all that, but it's
yeah,
like,
that's
where's
crazy.
them files at? Why
I don't
ain't
even want to
y'all
talk
heavy
about
on
I
that?
want to talk about it, but
It's
that's
like,
crazy.
yeah, see, I didn't see the full thing, but from what I heard is that they putting different politicians on it. It just so happened that the Obamas was on
That
it,
came later on down the line.
but I don't know. I just think that we got bigger fish to fry than a meme. That's not
No,
nothing
but
that's
that was corny though. Ho, we can't just push it to the side, shove it to the side like this is his feelings. This is
right,
him.
right.
So he's letting you know, like
So so listen,
he,
right? I honestly I don't really think that he runs his account, bro. I mean, and he
no, no,
could,
no. He
but
do, he
a
do,
lot of
he
people,
do,
I don't
he
feel as though,
do,
yeah.
he do. I ain't jacking that. See, I ain't drinking that Kool
No, no,
Aid.
no,
I
no,
ain't
no, no,
drinking
no,
that
no,
Kool
no,
Aid.
no, no. I'm not saying it in that fact because, of course, whatever that they post, he got to approve it first. But I think that it was just like bad timing on his management team or whatever it is. I don't know what is, and I'm not putting no anything out there for him. You put it out there because you put it out there and you wanted it to be. Maybe he trying to
Right,
rile everything up. Maybe he trying to create another distraction. But it's like if we keep falling for the, oh my God, you put a monkey on Michelle Obama, and but I'm so outraged. It's like, my nigga, you really outraged about that? It's mad shit that we should be outraged about. Not a meme. I don't really think that. Yeah, I don't really feel as though no one's falling full for it. You feel me? I think that they trying to that they trying to get us as outraged as possible. Because right now it seems like black
yo,
folks is peaceful, but
right,
everyone else is going crazy. So I feel as though they feel like, yo, we can't make them mad. Why ain't they mad? I put
right,
the Obamas on their monkey face. All right, they not that mad. We need them outside marching. We need something, bro. Like it's
right,
like they get a high off of us being mad.
right.
It's
I
like
think this what I think. This what I think. Before we get back to the Savannah Guthrie, we gonna matter of fact, let's close this out before. Let me just say this, Savannah Guthrie. Hopefully, you return back to your folks safely and sound, and continue your mission. God bless. And yeah, we
for
just
sure.
speaking on it and keeping your name alive and putting your name in the air so people can understand what's going on with that. Now, back to this. the Obamas on the monkey face. Let me say
Mm-hmm.
this. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. Like out of pocket. Like, come
Okay.
on, man. And and
I
and
feel
and,
you.
and this,
It
but
was
this,
unprofessional.
that's beyond unprofessional.
See, I
This
don't.
shows you. This shows you. This shows you how they perceive us. They don't
But
give.
we,
Come on.
yeah, but we
Michael
already
Jackson
knew
said
how they
it best. They don't really give a damn about us. Kanye
Yeah,
West
but
said it. They don't
we
like
know how they
us.
perceive us. So
They,
once you
yeah,
learn and once you know how they perceive you, now you could be more calm in how you go about the things that you
right.
do.
And like
You
and
got to be
like and like the lady
tactical. You
said,
can't just what?
like the lady said, I don't mean to cut you off, Blue, but we got to be still, huh?
That's a fact. Yeah,
We got to
yeah.
be still.
Mm-hmm.
We got to.
Roach.
We can't move like you know what I mean because
Move like roaches. We scattering.
right.
It's like nah. You got to move like
You got to move like yeah, exactly. You got to have a purpose. You may be small, but you're 10 times stronger than a human. You understand what I'm saying?
you might get breathing up.
Huh?
I said this is my
Ho, 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 ho. Your sound is messing up. I don't see how. Oh, damn. Let me find out they sabotaging us. No, something going on. Take your AirPods out.
Now I can hear you good.
Yeah, yeah. I think your battery might be dying or something in your ear joint.
That's just my AirPod. But anyway, go ahead though.
Yeah, take that out. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. So yeah, we can't move like roaches, even though we live like roaches and we're gonna last like roaches. We gotta
That's a
move
fact.
like ants. Real shit. We gotta
Right,
move
right.
like ants. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Because
Yes, sir.
but this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying, right? They know that this right here, what's happening right here, with everything they trying to do, they trying to
Mhm.
find a way to succeed at their diabolical plans.
Yeah,
And
and that way is to create everyone in a chaotic state where everyone's brain is fucked up, and then when you get out of that fog, it might be a couple years after you done for oh God. That's why it's like we gotta just like whoever says stay still, stay because we can't get off our square. We can't even
right,
sit for a second. So yeah, we definitely gotta just stay cool. Don't be outraged about the monkey thing. Don't be outraged about nothing because we done seen it all. We done seen
right,
them
right.
feed. We done heard about them feeding alligators to or kids to alligators. We done heard
In
about them
Louisiana,
eating,
yeah, yeah.
making couches out of us, out of our hair. We heard about
Not
it
even
all.
counting shoes, shoes. We
Right.
thought them shit was
Surprise,
leather.
surprise.
That was our skin. You thought that
Right.
shit was leather? That was your skin of your
Knocking
ancestors.
people's teeth out to give it to the presidents. Like that should just go
Not,
deep.
not, no,
Like,
not knocking them
do
out,
not.
taking their whole jaw out, not knocking it out.
Yeah,
What?
that shit brutal, bro.
That's light work. That's light work. They was knocking out the whole thing. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you on that because what it is, they just want to, want some type of distraction other than what's happening and what's going on
What we
with
want to
these
know about.
where. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
And like people don't even understand. And I don't care if you're a nationalist, right wing, left wing,
Liberal,
we
independent.
whatever. We are all being played for fool. Not all
That's a
of us.
fact. That's a
We
fact.
are we are being played for fools. We are being put long as they can. This is what I always say. Together we stand, divided we shall fall. And that's facts. And as long as we are divided and this person is on this side and this person is on that side, and we cannot see eye to eye, and we cannot come together on a common issue, We are done for. Not all of us. And it's
Yeah,
always like,
not all of us, but
and it's crazy because you have people that would rather cut their freaking nose off to spite their face. Oh well, I'm a sink with the boat, but look at all these people sinking with me. What makes you
that,
what type of
that,
sense is that
that
making?
that's being stubborn. Like I know
That's
folks
being
that's like that.
stupid.
Yeah, yeah. But people will, they will kill themselves to try to make you mad. Like they'll go to that
Right.
like
Just to
I'm
make a point. Just to make a point.
exactly,
They
and that should be yeah, that shit weird
they don't care if their whole family suffer or their
at
whole
all.
family burning. Oh well, I don't care. Long as you deported or long as the you idiot, you goddamn
Yo,
you freaking
my son
idiot.
said, my son
Like
said, I don't care if my family suffer as long as you get deported. I'm happy.
yeah, I don't care. I
That's
don't care. That's this is their thinking. This is their thinking.
yeah, yeah.
And they sitting back, they sitting back, got billions, billions on
Right,
big
right,
money, big money.
right.
Huh?
But
They sitting back.
bro, listen, right? I don't. So my thing is, I don't even feel as though the people with the money care about race. They don't give a
They
shit about.
don't. They
They
don't.
know
That's the
that they know
sad
is
part.
we have to put someone against someone, so they got the white folks. All right, we're gonna put y'all against them, and the
Right,
middle
right.
class
So see,
doing something. But the whole time it's like they playing with everybody. These people who have money, these corporations, they don't care about anybody.
yo,
That
you
like
hit the, you know what? I like what you just said because you hit the nail on the head. But first, before I say any more, people, please like and subscribe. This is SP Hustle Hard. This is my co-host, Blue. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned in. Please violate that like button. And please stay tuned in with us. Send your comments in. We read them, we check them out, and we will respond back to them. But please stay tuned in. This is SP Hustle Hard, and this is my co-host, Blue. BLU. We in the building. He in San Diego. I'm out here. Listen, but back to what I was saying, Blue. You hit the nail right on the head. That's the crazy part. They don't really care. Well, I'm gonna say some of them don't really care about black or white, but that's
bro,
what
the
they
people with
use.
money don't got time to care about that. People, hold on, bro, people with billions aren't even around black people because they don't have to be. So they don't care. They're not worried about black. They're like, I don't care about that. All that they care about is money, control, and they control their own.
Exactly.
And even with that being said, right? I feel as though a lot of white folks were misled, right? Even though you got the racist ones, but a lot of the racist ones I would feel is misled too.
Yeah, but we don't want to get uncomfortable. If we were change, if we want change, it's going to have to get ugly. As a people, we ain't ready to get uncomfortable. Facts. I agree with that. We ain't
I don't
ready.
think we ready to get. Yeah, we not ready to get uncomfortable yet, and we not ready to shed blood like that. One thing I was
Right, right, right.
that
Let,
white boy is gonna shed blood.
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the sitting out and what this person just said. 5'10". Listen, what I'm saying is this: is that we're gonna end this part of the discussion like this.
Okay.
Together we stand, divided we shall fall. I don't care if you're a racist, a nationalist, a right wing, left wing, purple wing, green wing, up wing, down wing, any wing, black wing, social wing,
Right.
liberal wing, social, whatever. Just understand that at the end of the day, we don't work for them, they work for us. We put them there.
Facts.
But it is what it is. But back to now back to the sitting out thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think yes and no. We should sit out because one, I say we should because we've been standing on the front line for so long,
Yeah.
so freaking long. And we've been getting our head bust. We've been ending up in jail. We've been getting slain. This, that shit been taken from us. We ain't even gonna go back to all the stuff that was taken from our ancestors and given to other people so their foundation could be built. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna
That's
talk
why
about here and
it,
now.
it kind of seemed like we on the front line and working for them. Basically, like
Right,
we working for their rights, for they whatever, because they're the one. I would just say that they're the ones who are taking advantage of it. We're not taking advantage and exploiting it how we need to, how they are. They're really
right,
the whole shebang out of it. We just on some like, oh, all right, well, we could just go to everyone's school now. We could rest. We could. No, they building communities within this. You feel me? So they building a little nations within a nation. We
right.
out just everywhere. So that's why I'm not mad at that. You feel me? As they should. They doing the right thing. But as you were saying about the sitting it out thing.
Right. See, the sitting out thing, I think to a certain extent, but I don't. A lot of black people is not sitting out. A lot of black people is still voicing their opinion, but also a lot of white people, they know this. Yo, we've been explaining this. We've been telling you this. But yet, when it's time for when something happened to a black person, nobody don't really want to step up to the plate but a black person and rally and protest. Nobody don't want to come to a black person aid when they're in the right and something wrong happens to them. But everybody want a black person to come to their aid and stand on it. Like take for instance what's going on in Palestine. All right, why we ain't protesting? We should go against Israel.
Nah, they
No,
definitely.
hold, no, no, no. Let me say this. Let me say this. I know it's a little off brand, but what I'm saying and what I'm leading to, what about a lot of people don't know about Afro Palestinians that's
That
still being treated as
I was
slaves
about to say
by Palestinians.
that's a fact.
And people is not even saying nothing
Yep.
about that.
They definitely
People is not even talking about what's happening to the Afro Palestinians.
because no one
So
cares.
should I? So let me ask you a question. So should I care what's happening to the Palestinians when the Palestinians don't even care about the Afro-Palestinians that's there? Don't you know they still got a neighborhood that's called I think I forgot the name. It's like it translate in like black slave or something. They got black kids. Like, yo, you can't make like you serious?
Cat, y'all in the
But
same room. Cat.
what?
No, we're definitely not. Yo, he just said that we're in the same room. Show your sources. Our sources for what?
He talked about our location, and now we ain't in the same room. We ain't got to do all that. We
No,
ain't
nah,
we ain't in the same.
yeah, we're not in the same room at all.
Now we ain't gonna do all that. But anyway, back to what we was talking
And
about.
why not mad?
Back to what we was
But yeah,
talking
go
about.
ahead. Yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean to get off track to what we was talking about.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
this,
I feel you. And my thing is, I don't think that you should stand up for them or do anything for them because we got to worry about our own. That they don't worry about our own that's over there in the
facts,
diaspora
facts,
thing. They don't care. So
facts.
I don't
It's,
got
it's,
time.
it's, it's,
Build within.
it's
We got to build within America first before
right.
you do
It's
anything. Help yourself first. But what
and,
happened?
and, and it's sad. It's sad. Okay, yeah, the Israelis doing this and they trying to smash them out. And the crazy part is, a lot of people don't even know the histories that I don't know if these Israeli people, but the Israelites, and the Palestinians are really brothers. Same mother, different father. A lot of people don't know the history behind that.
Right.
You understand?
Well,
Just
well,
Google it.
well. They're not brothers with the people who are in Israel now. The people who are in
No,
Israel
no, yeah, right. Let me,
exterminated.
yeah, right,
So
right. My
that
bad. Yeah,
those
you
that were
right. Yeah, yeah.
exterminated.
Anyway,
Sure.
that's on a different
Right.
note. That's on a different note.
That's why
But back to what we was talking about. So should I feel bad about black people sitting this one out?
no, no.
Not really,
And
because
respectfully, no,
we
because it's like once again, we still need to we still got some soul searching to do within us. So if we all that's like right, that's like
real shit.
if you trying to get somewhere in life and you got mad distractions, you got Palestinians, the whoever, the Mexicans, the Obamas with the funky face, bro, your brain is going retarded. Your shit can't even sit down and focus. So it's
Right,
like how we focusing on anything else other than what we need to focus on for ourselves.
right,
That's
right.
it. And you feel me?
Real
That's
shit.
always gonna be at.
Real shit.
At
And
least
it's
support
crazy.
Palestine. Go figure. No one's saying to don't support them. We're just saying we're sitting it out. We
Oh, let me say something to do. I got this one. We're not saying don't. We ain't telling nobody not to support them. What I'm saying is that also recognize the Afro-Palestinians that's there, that's being treated by the Palestinians, while the Palestinians is being suppressed by the Israels.
right.
The Israel, yeah, yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna ask for support, let's ask for support not just for Palestinian people, but also the Afro-Palestinians that's being treated less than.
bro, I
Yeah,
feel like
let's bring attention to
bro,
that. I
bro,
understand what you're saying.
yeah, nah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's not lying on that part. Yeah. Sad
Bro,
but true. Our taxpayer money's there. Yeah, he ain't lying on that one. That one, I will have to agree with him on that one. Our
I,
taxpayer money's been funding Israel. Sad but true. But
yeah, we're
the good news to that, they're talking about. I don't know how long and how soon they're gonna
a,
uh, they're
and
gonna win themselves off for the money from the United States. Doubt it, but
who said that? Israel said that they're gonna win.
no. Israel, yeah, they trying to rely less on the United States for financial help and help like that. Moving forward, like not
Right.
now, not today, but I don't even see that happening.
That
Who's going to stop taking $10 billion? Who?
my thing
What?
is, if that was
What country going to stop taking that? I
there,
wouldn't. I,
if,
what? What?
look, if that was to happen, then you got something to worry about because that means that they feel as though they strong as or stronger than the U.S. and they got
Uh,
money in enough.
Even though they're one of the few countries over. No, I think they're the only country over there with nuclear weapons that's in
For
that region over there.
for sure. I mean, India, I guess, but it's not really right now.
India is on India and Pakistan,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
we talk about Israel. They got nuclear weapons.
But
So but see, they're small, but see, they still need help because they ain't strong enough to go against all the Arab countries. Because they surrounded by Arab countries.
Aisha Martin, that's a fact. But it's like,
So they need help from either the European help or United States help.
bro,
They ain't
bro,
stupid. We ain't
bro,
gonna get that fucked
bro.
up. They ain't stupid and they know how to fight, but they still, to succeed and move forward and to really get the job done, they still need the United States support. Period. End of discussion. I don't care what nobody say. They is not going to crush all these Arab countries by themselves. It's
So
not going to happen.
hold on. Let's get into what dude is saying about Malcolm saw the bigger picture after he came back from Mecca. Y'all want to stay
That
in.
is true. That
So hold wait no. He saw the bigger picture of religion, and so
right.
hold on. He went over there and saw Arabs, right? Who
White
are
Arabs.
hold on? Who are Muslims, right? Arabs don't even treat black people. It's fucking slavery in Libya still. It's slavery in all of them Arab countries. They don't even like black people. They don't give a shit even if you are Muslim.
Right. And he's
So
seen that.
picture, he saw the religious bigger picture. That's cool, but everyone doesn't walk in the same light as Muhammad or Jesus. So just because they're Muslim doesn't mean we're all one big kumbaya because
Right.
it's
Facts.
not like that
Facts.
right now. So what is we talking about? And no one's about to keep waiting to die to get your heaven. Like we like
Right.
seem like black folks gotta wait and turn religion and then die and then we get our heaven. Arabs got their heaven on earth right now. They living in heaven right. We not. Chinese is the so by you saying he saw the bigger picture, what bigger picture other than religion? But we're talking about our people that we gotta work on. A religion is not gonna help that.
Right.
Not
Real shit. Facts.
like
Fact.
it's way past that.
Real shit, facts. That's facts. And what I'm thinking, well, let me
I'm playing.
say something. What I'm thinking is that
Go with this
he
guy.
meant in the terms when he came to Mecca and he seen that inferiority complex.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
it's not. Nah. Listen. I got this one, Blue. I got this one, Blue. It's not about inferiority complex or what have you. It's not even about that. What it's about is that we're just making a point. Like, we need to worry and focus on us. What Malcolm saw when he went there, who to say what he really saw that made him change how he was when he came back? Who to really say? Yes, he started preaching different and toning back a lot of his rhetoric. Yes. But again, we don't know what was in his mind or what he was thinking. Or he still stood on black unity. He still stood on, preaching what he preached. He just said what he said about,
And not only
the minister.
wasn't the representation for us all, you still got everybody, even the people who came before him, the Marcus Garveys and them. You still got so many folks. So
No,
Malcolm,
but what he's saying, what
one
this
thing,
guy's saying is like inferiority. Like, nobody ain't on that type of time.
yeah, I don't. But yeah, that Afro-Palestinian joint, you could go on YouTube, type it
Yo,
up.
you could go. Come on, bro. Come on. All right,
They'll tell
bro.
you that right
Listen,
now. Like
yo, you could go on that right now. Come on, man.
you gotta
What proof do I have?
go
The
look it up.
same proof. This is my proof. This is my
But
proof.
thanks for
Google
comment.
it.
What?
That's it. Because I'm not. Listen, let me tell you something.
Listen. Let him keep
No,
comment.
no, we're gonna let him go, but I just want to explain something. One thing we not gonna do is we gonna pander or put any lie. We ain't the administration. We ain't gonna just make up something or pull something out of the air and just give it to the people.
Yeah, nah.
The Afro-Palestinian, yeah, there are Afro-Palestinians over there in Palestine.
That whole
That's
region had a bunch of black folks in it before all the
but
and
but
they
see, they are being treated differently. And it's facts. What I'm saying to you, you may not know, but
I'm not even
you're
gonna
equating.
I'm not even
No,
gonna
I'm
that because
talking about Palestine, guy. You're
there
talking about Libya.
going on.
No, and Libya got this, and Libya still, Libya's in chaos. Libya, without Muammar Gaddafi, that we don't even know what. That's like beneath a third world country now. Now that they in turmoil and don't know who's running it. We
And,
don't even know who's running.
and
Tell
they
who we don't even know who's running it.
they just killed Gaddafi's son the day.
Yeah, that's
Done.
crazy.
Yeah.
The picture is bigger than what we think.
Mm,
The picture is big. Black folks get spit on in Israel and live as third class citizens.
that's a fact.
Where is your outrage? I agree with you.
Bro.
Now you understand. My outrage is,
Oh yeah. Wait, no, bro.
no, he right about that. Yo, he right about that part. No, I agree with him on that one. Israel,
But bro, I think he thinks that we're trying to say Israel's better than Palestine, and no, we're not saying
no,
that.
we
So
not
you
saying that.
you
Fuck
probably
no.
missing. We don't care about Israel either. Where you missed the whole point.
We ain't picking sides. No,
Yeah,
see, this
dog.
is what I'm saying. Listen, bro, listen. So you can get a clear understanding of what we are not inferiority, have inferiority complex or anything like that. We ain't co-signing what Israel doing and whatnot, and we are not going against what
And we
Israel doing.
did no, but we did say that we don't feel as though that's right to the
Yeah,
mass
we
slaughter
don't,
of
this
the
what they doing to the Palestinians.
Palestinians.
That shit is
That's not right.
crazy.
Yeah,
That shit look
no,
like a waste.
that's not
That
right.
shit look like
That's
something
wrong as
from
fuck.
that shit look like something from Fallout. Like Fall, yo, that shit look crazy.
Bro,
That
that
shit look like
shit
a
look like
wasteland.
when you look on maps, right? And it just be
Yeah.
like, it's just, you like, what the fuck? That shit look
But
like
back
a
to what he
video
was
game.
saying. Yo,
Go ahead.
I agree with you. And that's another thing. The Israelis, they are, some of them is not even from that land.
All,
That's the crazy part.
bro,
But
all of them
anyway,
ain't from that land. You talking
we
about?
ain't even gonna get into that part.
And there's blacks over there, but yeah, they're not even
But
whatever.
we ain't even gonna get into that because that shit, that rabbit holes run deep too. But
Oh yeah,
anyway,
right.
what I'm saying is this, bro. Listen, yeah, they teach their kids to hate black people. They teach their babies to call black people niggers. Like that shit is like they really diabolical over there. Like they really diabolical. They look at, yeah, but they would go to a black country, want they resources and deal with them.
Oh yeah,
But
of
yet,
course, because they tapped
yeah,
in.
you understand? This is how, you know, to better. It's all about a strategic situation. But as
Exactly.
far as moving there and claiming that all that shit they dug up there and all that archaeology, history shit, that is not theirs. Period.
No,
That's we. I don't care how they dress it up and explain
at
it.
all.
All that
Nah,
shit is not theirs.
at all.
Facts. All that history that they got going on all over there, it's not their history.
Bro, they don't even care about that shit. They're Muslim, so they don't even. If they could,
Yeah,
they'll break it all down. But they make money,
right.
off it, so they keep.
But
If they can't make bread off it, they would burn and
yeah,
smash
that's
all
crazy. Yeah. But what he's saying is that we should denounce Zionism. Let me say this. I'm not putting no name or no picture to it. I denounce anything that stop my people from trying to prosper. I denounce all the history that was stolen and made to other people's history. I denounce that. I denounce people not being able to see through the picture, the bigger picture, and seeing that together we stand, divided we shall fall as a people. I
Mhm.
denounce, I don't hate Palestinians. I don't hate Israelis. I don't hate none of them. I hate what they doing to the Afro-Palestinians. I hate what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. I hate what's happened to the Israelis to cause this whole big shebang that's going on over there.
Bro, bro, it's so weird, right? Because one thing I found out is that Israel funded Hamas, so they used to be
Yo,
now.
we ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole big.
This is all
Let me
just
give you a little history. Let me give you a little history about that.
that's it,
Let me
bro.
give you a little history about
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
So when Yasser Arafat, the PLO, the leader of the PLO, when he was around, so Israel came up with a plan. They needed somebody to combat. It was like they needed
It's
somebody to
a
go.
government against another one, like
Yeah. So
time.
so so what they started doing. So what they started doing to distract the PLO from their mission, they helped create the Hamas. They started funding Hamas. So while they was banging and PLO was banging, and so what happened was Hamas was able to gain sanction, government over one part, what I think the West Bank or whatever, and the other Palestinians, the PLO got another side of the Palestine.
Okay,
It's a big thing, but yes, Israel funded these dudes like
and
literally.
what happened? They
They
probably
helped
in
create them. They
power
helped,
too big, and that now it's like
and now look,
a threat.
now look what's happening. Now they worse. They what they helped create is
Right,
coming back here, banging out with them.
right.
Because now they like, oh, bro, you thought it was a game? Like, yeah, we did this just to, yeah, now we back. Like, yeah, he out of the way. So yeah, now what? Like, and now this is what it is.
Hmm.
And now they getting funding from Iran, Hezbollah.
But bro,
That
you
rabbit
know
hole
what's
runs deep.
crazy, bro?
But
Yeah, the crazy thing is in Iran, there's a bunch of Jews. There's a bunch of Jews still dealing with diamonds and a diamond. These Muslims and Jews, bro. Listen, if there's money involved, they put that religious fighting shit to the side. So it's like,
exactly.
do they really care like that? I don't feel as though that they do, bro. It's like all this shit. Once again, it's about, you know,
Yo,
oh, that's it.
Lin-
And
Lindsey Vaughn, oh, she is oh my God. I didn't even know she was competing in the joint. But anyway, go ahead. What you were saying?
nah. All I was saying was, yeah, man. All this shit is just a big game, man. This shit is just a big show, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
so back to what he was saying about, yeah, we understand, and I'm not I denounce Zionism. Yeah, okay. But I denounce all that stands against, that's trying to, in some form or fashion, hold my people back. In some form or fashion, still look at us as beneath them. When we help our ancestors literally help create this country. Look at the Moors. They helped bring the European out of the Dark Ages.
that's and they built
And here's something
they
that a lot of people don't
built
know.
that's it.
Why does the head Catholic gotta bow down and kiss their feet?
Right.
Like
bro.
See, this
Even
thing
if you
is
go to
deep, man.
Spain, that
I can't even get into all of this, man. Like, yeah, like we know we like one thing I'm gonna tell people is like I'm not the brightest light bulb, but I'm not the dullest tool in the shed neither. And my boy Blue, he's not neither. And
yeah,
as y'all can see, is that we are in tune with our current events. We are in tune with what's happening amongst us.
I
You
know
understand?
about a lot of shit. That's it.
Right,
About a
right,
little bit about a lot of shit.
right. And we may not agree on everything, and
Hmm.
we can agree to disagree, and that's what's wrong with this world. Like this world, all because I may have a different opinion. Well, I'm a terrorist now. I'm a domestic terrorist. Oh, I'm a Satanist. Oh, I'm a atheist. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. No, it's because I got my own brain. I'm not run by the
Right.
media. You know, I'm not controlled by looking at certain news outlets.
And
Y'all know
getting
who they are that want to just peddle some lies and, you know, perpetuate more lies to people. And this is why people are the way they are. Crazy. You got more right wings committing domestic violence here in this country than anybody else since 9/11. But nobody don't want to call them domestic terrorists. But here it is. You have a Black Panther that started food programs, that started health programs, that started programs that are now being used today, but they was labeled domestic terrorists. But here it is. You don't want to call the KKK, and you don't want to call them terrorists, and all they did was just terrorize black people, steal their land, push them out their land, hang, rape, murder, all that. But no, they ain't domestic terrorists.
because
Make it
the
make sense.
KKK,
Make it make sense.
bro, it's because the KKK was them. When the politicians
Man, you
be
know
on the
what?
suits, they put
Yeah,
that
yeah,
on.
right. My bad. That's why they want. That's why they
Yeah,
wore the hoods.
so they
That's
did.
why, cause so you couldn't see their face. Yeah, cause they
Right.
was already in government. They was
Exactly.
already running. And you know what they did? They just passed it down to their kids.
Hmm. Yep.
And that's why you would never. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, yo, this shit is just. That's why once again, you just gotta just remain nice and calm and
Like 510 said, you got to be still.
can't change.
You got to be still.
Yeah, facts.
I, like she said, we got to be still.
HUDs can still teach it. That's a fact. Yes, yes. Politicians, judges.
Depends on what you interpret as black magic. I don't understand that. Explain that.
No,
What you
no,
mean by black magic?
no. The dude was asking, "Is black magic real?" And then that's what he said. But he just agreed with the HUDs of the KKK concealed the teachers, policemen, judges, etc. And
The facts,
that's a fact.
facts.
That's a fact.
Yeah, yeah, and they still teachers, judges, and
Yeah,
firemen.
bro, just imagine that. Just imagine going to a crib where people who you teach is at the school, you violating they parents killing them, and then you teaching them the next day. It's like how you feel right doing that? Like how you
They don't
kill
have no soul. They don't have, and these are the same ones that they call themselves good Christians.
yo,
Make it make sense.
okay.
Huh? Yo, I can't understand it. I can't understand it.
Yeah.
I try to understand it, but I can't because it don't make sense.
And that's why
Because
you
they,
don't
they are
understand.
diabolical. 510, they are diabolical. And you know what another thing is
Well,
that I hate, Blue,
hate is a strong
and huh?
nah.
This is another thing
I
that a
said
lot of people
strong,
don't, that,
strong word. Go ahead though.
huh?
Nah, I said hate is a strong word.
Yeah, it is, but I gotta say this, that, and it is a hate is a strong word, but what I'm gonna say is that when we was taken, well, not us, but our ancestors, when they came, right? They came with the Bible and they came with the army behind them. But first the churches with the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they demonized what we believed in because we didn't believe in what the same thing they believed in.
Facts. Facts. Everyone
Today,
got their own God, except
right, right. And what they came and demonize. If you didn't fall under their fold or what they believed in, you was considered a witch. You was considered a demon. You was considered all this crazy outrageous stuff.
That's still
So
today with the Democrats and Republicans. If you don't believe one side, you this. If you don't believe that side,
yeah, right. You're a
yeah,
socialist. You're a communist.
right.
Yeah. And that's true too. That makes sense. But what I hate is that a lot of my people, we take on something that is not of us. You understand?
Yes, for sure, bro. Everyone's God looks like them, from Hispanics to they. Even if
Hey yo, and the crazy part is, he said, for y'all idolizing these false idols, you will be scattered. There will be no land that will be yours. That you will be used and abused and all that. But at the end of the day, I will bring you back home. I will bring you back home. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
facts,
You
facts,
understand? It's just that we got to go through this phase. You understand? And the thing that hurt me the most, and I plan on, and I want to go so bad to Guyana because I want to go to that place where they took the slaves and they took them underneath the church. They took them underneath that church
bro.
and they closed the door and it had a sign that say, "You don't this is the last time you will see." It was some type of thing they had. The Obamas and all of a lot of people went there to visit. It's in
Okay,
Guyana. It's the church where it was a part of the slave trade. It
okay,
was one of the first stop where they held them underneath a church. And they had little holes in the wall. So all they got and all they was hearing and we talking about in the dark.
right, right, right.
In the dark. Picture being in the dark in a freaking dungeon underneath a church.
They was
A
treated.
bunch of black people, and all you hearing is these fake people upstairs preaching this. You don't
Right,
understand? And
right.
that's all. And so they took that, and so that at the time that shit just become mesmerizing. Like,
I mean, you gotta understand, right? Kids was growing up, so kids are looking at this like, okay, whatever I'm doing and my folks are doing, it's not working. So I would rather be on that side than this side. You feel me? So of
right,
course, I think that that's how it happened. And they used to also, they used to torture the slaves who would try to preach their own shit.
right,
A lot of them, if y'all do that, like, you feel me? So that's just generations and generations. Just imagine them killing off a whole family of folks, right? And then they just got babies and they raise them up and teach them what they want. That's all that they're gonna know, and they're gonna continue to teach that and teach that and teach that. So,
right.
man, all that shit is just conditioning. That shit is first ever human.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying, Blue. Is that like we was talking about? We need to, like with 510, we need to stay still. I like what she said. We need to be still
Facts.
because we stood on the front line and everything.
Right.
And then when it's time for us, nobody don't want to take this. You have a few. Let me rephrase that. You have a few. And to those, I commend, I salute. But the majority, the vast majority, the ones that see, you have people, right? I don't mean to switch gears like that, but you have people, it's not so much the evil that one do. What is insane is that the people, the good people that see the
And
evil
stand back. They're just as
and
bad.
just sit back and be and so they see us sit back and no, we're not evil. We stood, we did, we came, we showed up.
We
But
performed heavily.
yeah, but nobody showed up for us.
Yeah. And people
No,
just get
who showed up?
scared of
Like
it, bro.
nobody showed up for us.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Nobody don't want to show up for us.
Tired of having to see that year after year. So okay, all right, like let's I mean, it's just about it's kind of about time that we just set it out, man. That shit is I don't know, man. Sisters were not that far back. That's a fact. Yes, yes, that is definitely considered as their ancestors.
Hoodoo. What the hell is what is hoodoo?
Hoodoo is basically voodoo. It's like it's all the same, like African
Yeah,
spirituality. So they
go
say
ahead.
black go like that's African spirituality. It's more of a reflection thing. It's not what they put it in our heads. Or that's the devil. That's this, and
Right. They
no,
turn our own religion. The crazy shit and
no,
today is going on. They made our own religion what we stand on, what is really the real thing, the real deal, the real holy feel,
yeah, because we
and
come
made it
from
into a they demonize it. They
demonized,
demonize it.
bro.
And
Black
here it is.
people to have
And
a
this is the
conversation,
diabolical, and this is what I hate about some black churches. They would rather put a European, a picture of it. Oh, we don't care. Oh, that's just no. You still got a picture of a European man when it's proven he didn't look that near European. You fool! Like
no,
goddamn!
at
Like
all.
he's like, yo, you gotta be shitting me, and you
Well,
got this up in the church.
but not,
You know this.
but
So you want to
yeah,
falsify
like,
and put this forward. You don't want, see what it is? I honestly believe, and a lot of people is waking up.
right.
I honestly believe they don't want people to honestly know the real truth. That's
Of
why
course
you
they
think,
don't. Of
why
course
you think,
not.
why you think a lot of these
Oh, go,
archaeologies, let me
right.
say this one thing. Why you think a lot of these, I want people to understand why you think a lot of archaeologists are there are not that many, and if they are, they only got access to certain things. But there's not that many archaeologists that are African American.
Yes, I didn't see. Yeah, I remember it
Think
was like
about that. Think about that. And these are the ones that dig up and find certain things.
right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you don't got no pass, and a black archaeologist say like he want to go to Israel and bro, you're going to have a hard time.
Uh,
Say he want to go to Egypt, you're going to have a
hard time
hard time.
to even, of
You're
course.
not getting
But
in.
bro, do you think the world is ready for the real deal truth about everything?
It gotta
I
be.
don't think
It
so.
gotta be.
So
It gotta be.
I
Lou,
so
it gotta be.
all right, cool. Listen, so if they come out and they show you the real shit and that okay, these were the real folks. They were dark skinned. They were black. These folks come from that. Where do we go from there? Like where do we
That's
go?
a start. Will we go from there?
Where do we
Will we
go from
go
there?
from there? Will we go from there? Now
I
we can
feel
work on we can work on fixing history, telling the truth about history. You understand? Because
okay.
a lot of these idiots ride off of certain parts of history that was told to them. Take Columbus for instance.
Everyone does.
Let's
Right.
let's let's take Columbus for instance. This, yo, how the hell, yo, this dude, how you gonna say this guy discovered anything? Like people was here.
No,
You
that
had slave, you had black people, you had indigenous, you had Indians, and all that came with him was a massacre,
right. That
rape, robbery, and pillage. That's all that came with him for in the name of the Spaniards.
yes. A bunch of rape, a bunch
So
of
how the hell is you going to still sit there and perpetuate? This is what I'm saying. You want to
well,
keep the
but,
lie
but
going.
right, and they want to do that for a certain reason. But that's not here or there. I now and I do agree. They should come out with everything and let's start by making
That's not going to
history,
happen.
make history being the truth. Once again, a lot of people aren't ready for that. A lot of people not ready. A lot of folks
And I
are
agree with
not
you on that.
black people even more after they find out like that was by y'all. They're gonna be like, oh hell, they're not gonna like us even more. So I feel as though they'll try to even
I
put us down
want that. They don't
on
like us as it is now.
what?
They don't like it as they don't like. They only put up with us. They don't like us, but they only put up with us. You got some that like really like you go to certain countries. Like one time, man,
Right.
I went on a trip with this lady, and the looks and the stares, and I didn't care. I was with the smoke. I was with the bull crap. I'm like, yeah. Grip the lady closer, like, yeah, where, yeah. But the looks, you can almost feel it and feel the hatred.
Mm,
Like, damn, he with that, like, yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So
right.
I know it's there. A lot of them ain't gonna come out, but you got some bold ones that will. Yeah, I ain't gonna get it fucked up. You got some bold ones that will speak their mind. But
Right.
me personally, you speak your mind, we gonna be in a back and forth, and whatever comes with it comes with it. That's how I ride. Wherever I'm at, I don't care what country I'm in. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna break it down, and you gonna break your part down. But anyway, we are hated across the board, and the sad part is it's like it even hurts more for me when it's my own kind. I don't care if it's a Spanish or bro, you still of me, you still me. You understand? That's how I see it. You
Wait.
still
So
me. Because if I'm gone, who you think they gonna hate next? And when you gone, who you think they gonna hate next? And when
wait.
they gone, who you think are they
You
gonna hate next?
wait.
Until it's nothing but them to hate on.
No, but they did that. The English have been racist towards all Europeans before they even came in contact with us. That's documented. So they were always like that. So I mean,
Right,
let's go back to what they've been doing. And even still now, the English don't give a fuck about the French or the Germans or the Spanish. They still don't care. So they will hate on their own, which they don't. Well, they don't consider that as their own because they're from different tribes, like the Gaelic tribes and the. So they still tribal too. They like we don't care about them. They just really
right.
don't like us, and it's for whatever reason. It's a very important reason. They just really
Yeah,
just.
I got to know the importance of that. I got to know the
I
importance
mean, it
because
is real enticing.
you can't tell me that we are inferior. I feel now you make me feel that we are superior
Right,
because we are hated so much.
right,
We are hated so freaking much.
right.
Like it's ridiculous. And so I say at some point that we should stay still when it comes to this immigration situation because the same ones that they deporting out of here never really liked us in the beginning.
Yeah,
They
they.
only put up with us.
That's it.
You understand? They
Yeah,
don't consider you. You can hear it in what they tell you. Oh, they could be blacker than you, and we'll tell you in your face, me no black, me no black, me no
right.
black.
Bro, yeah, but you could tell even when traveling to certain countries, like, fuck about you,
Right.
like, you ain't know, like, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, I mean,
As
but
long as you come with that money, long as you come with that money, you good. You got money, you good. You
exactly.
got money, you got
I,
a couple of dollars, you good. Yeah, come on. All
I,
right, cool. You good. We
actually,
fuck with you.
let me be real though. In any community, you gotta have that. Even in the black community, come around
Yeah.
with no money as a black person and a black niggas don't want to be around you either, and they're gonna treat
Right,
you
right. That's
well.
true too.
So it's just
That's
kind of
true
like
too.
some tangible, some resources. I believe that the produced by whatever
Wow. Produce, you
Muslim,
could be spiritual and not have any
they
understanding of God.
and Palestinians they have to be a Muslim. And if you
Yeah,
ask
yeah. And see, it's
somebody,
not all. See, in Palestinian, the makeup is majority Muslim, but some of them are Christian,
right,
and
true.
some of them are Christian. And I don't got nothing against the Palestinians, but I cannot say that I really hold fully hearted with their cause and what I mean. I don't like what's going on and happening to them, but why at the same time are you impressed? You know,
Oppressing a certain group when you don't.
right? That's what I don't understand. And you treat them less than, but then you want everybody in America,
Outside
the
of
blacks, blue, to stand united on a united front to what's happening. If you want to be technical, if Hamas didn't run up and kidnap all them people and took them people underground, this wouldn't have been going on.
I think
You
that
probably would have been,
I think that
but it wouldn't have been looking like a wasteland. And
I
now you
I
already
think
knew the Israelis didn't like the Israels that there didn't like you anyway. So if you didn't do or the Hamas didn't do what they did to create this, and by the way, they did it at a bad time anyway. If they didn't do that, if they didn't do all of that,
right,
you wouldn't have what you got now. You wouldn't have what you got now.
right.
And now all they doing is like, damn, they raped our women. Well, shit, we're gonna sexually assault the inmates we got in our
Bro,
country. We're gonna abuse them. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
bro,
People is see the
bro,
big picture.
bro.
You gotta see.
I think it's even a bigger picture. It's deeper than even just Hamas going on.
Yeah, exactly. I
It's
think it is
bigger,
too.
bro. It's politics and that shit. It's more.
Yeah, I believe it too. I
It's
believe it's bigger than that. I believe they want to force them out, but I don't think they're going to be able to force them out because I
no,
don't
they
think
want
I
to go
believe
ahead.
like this. If anybody believe that you're going to displace all those Palestinians and send them to Egypt or wherever, any other country, South Africa and all, whatever. If you honestly believe you're going to displace them to build some immaculate hotels and all this good stuff, and think for 1 second that people are going to be safe going to them hotels after you done
Oh
push
no,
all these.
that should have definitely be militarized for like years.
Yeah, it's going to be militarized, but it's going to be an open in the gap, and they're going to, and that's what lives going to be lost, and then we're going to be back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
Because
but
you force them out, them people is not going to
bro,
stand for that.
you gotta understand the people who got all the money, they don't care about lives being
I
lost.
know they don't care. That's the
As long as
thing. They
money's
they don't
being
care about who
generated.
lives lose, as long as they
Yeah, they don't care.
gotta.
Lives lost, that's all right. But it's the money
Yeah,
gonna keep going, so we good. Like we'll make you a martyr. Word.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't care about you 100 lives lost, and that as soon as you step in, that whole building is liable to come down in one instant. We don't care.
Right, right.
But what I'm saying is this: I care more so about us, like what 510 said, is that us being still. And that she made a good point that we need to be still and understand, like, yo, we are too comfortable. You understand?
So
They just give us enough to be comfortable.
so what
And
does
we should
right? What does being still look like to you?
being still look like to me is like coming together. Not talking like not kicking up dust, but just getting in tune. Like studying, understanding who you are, who we should
Right,
be, and who we could become,
for sure.
and work on that. Because, like I said yesterday, because you asked me a question yesterday, like, what progress did we make? And I told you we made a lot of progress. We caught up in a lot of in a lot of areas, education, we representation in Congress and all that, and a lot of people is awakening to a lot of injustice, educational injustice. You know, the differences, disparities, and a lot of people is like, yo, they enough is enough. Like,
But
yeah.
no, so me, I get what you mean, but what I was saying, right, was on some what progress have we made as far as leverage, control, having control of our situation, of our whatever.
Well,
What
that.
did we make? Because it seemed like everyone else got their shit going on, and but it's like I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this first before I get to that. Please, everybody. This is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. This is my co-host Blue. We in the building. We are talking about. This is the Rec Room. The Rec Room presents the halftime show. Bad Bunny. We're gonna get to that also. And yeah, put it in the comments section.
Put it in
This
the
is what we're doing. So anyway, like I was saying, like and subscribe, and please violate that button. Any donations will be highly accepted. All we're gonna do is use it for camera angles and all that. Because what we plan on doing is getting a studio where we can be
there's a
a
lot
up and coming,
and
news
uh,
outlet
That
current events.
understand.
We got to understand it. We know what we want to do and where we're going to go. But first, we want to reach 100K subscribers. We said 50K, but somebody said, "Oh, we ready." And let me show you, we ready. We want 100K now. We
Yes,
don't want 50K. We
yeah,
want 100K. So
no,
please help us get there. Please like, subscribe. Please tune in. Please bless. But back to what I was saying, though, Blue.
right.
Listen, we need to just be still. And what it means to me is that we need to understand that every fight is not meant for us to fight.
Indeed.
And like we need to understand as much as we are hated, but we gotta stop hating each other.
Hmm.
That's first and foremost. We
Hmm.
gotta stop hating each other. We got to stop saying, you know what I mean? We got to start saying, speaking, even if we don't know. Back in the days, we used to, wait like down south. You see how they
Just
friendly,
talk
like certain.
exactly.
We got to start getting back into that. We got to start speaking to one another, even if we don't know. Oh, hey, brother, good morning. Keep it moving. We ain't got to hold no long conversation.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
got
No.
to start being more respectful towards one another. We got to stop looking down, or because we may have more than this person, we got to stop looking down.
Hmm.
Because it's like we are, as black people, we are in a basket full of crabs. Soon as one get up, try to climb out of the motherfucker, somebody's pulling his leg. And then somebody's pulling that crab's leg to
Right.
bring him down. And
Right.
we are, and they know, believe it, they know we are our own worst enemy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They taking us out sniperly, but we're taking us out full throttle.
Yeah, we just kind of out.
We'll ride on us be quicker than we'll ride on, yeah.
Hmm.
And when what you was talking about, um, to drop the flag in situation, I wanted to say, like, we are more quicker to ride on each other and go against each other more than anything. We'll call each other ops and whatever have you. And like a lot of people don't understand is that they was given a 400-year head start, a 400-year head start to build a foundation, to build generational wealth that's going to last for God knows how long. And that shit is not going to be taken away from them. Whereas with us, when we had them banks, when we had Black Wall Street, when we had Rosewood, when we had these other states that was put underground that we built, when we had Mississippi, when we had all this land that was taken and we was forced out of it, and now some white person owned, or those banks. Just think about those banks and all that money that was taken to give to other
It was wrong.
people
That's a fact.
to help establish them. This is our money.
Hmm.
Our ass, and you mean to tell me we don't deserve reparations? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm done. Yo, I gotta go. Yo, Blue, you be getting me too gold, man. You know what? I ain't fucking with you, bro. We gotta go on to something else. Let's talk about this
Yeah.
Bad Bunny
Nah.
situation. You got me, yo, Blue. I ain't feeling you right now, man. I'm coming down to San Diego, Blue, and we're gonna hold this because people gonna put us in the people. They gonna put us in position, man, because they want to hear us, man. They
Right.
gonna put us in position, and I promise you, before this year end, we gonna be in the studio somewhere, bro. We gonna be in the studio,
Oh,
like real talk. We gonna be in the studio, and we gonna be giving. We gonna be, yeah, and we ain't gonna forget about, yeah, those that help us get that paved the way. We can't, because then we gonna be just like.
yeah. Nah. Hell no. Hell no. We different.
You understand?
He
Hold
looked
on.
Shannon Sharp. Wait. He like a young Shannon Sharp skit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yo, I
Nah.
guess you
Not
skip and
all
I'm
of the
Shannon
shit.
Sharp.
Yo. Oh my God. Yo.
I don't know how, I don't
I
know.
I
Which
just
one?
got.
All right, listen, let me ask him. Which one of us is Shannon Sharp?
Yo. I'm pretty sure he think that Shannon Sharp is you. but I'm skipped though.
What's the podcast name going to be? The Rec Room, presented to you by SP Hustle Hard and Blue. Yeah, the name of the podcast going to be The Rec Room, brought to you by
You
SP Hustle Hard and Blue. Yeah, that's what it's going to be called. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be called. So please, if you want to donate, the cash, yeah, we're going to send that out. Yeah. And we ain't, yeah, we're going to put it towards what we got to do.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. The performer rapping something you created.
Nah, yeah, yeah, yo, put the rec and the room together. That's going to all be one word. Just capitalize both R's.
Right.
Yeah, the rec room. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, presented by SP Hustle Hard and Blue. Yeah, that's what it is. We ain't going to, we going to keep it simple. We ain't, yeah. But anyway, Blue, like I was saying, bro, you got me going, man. And you know what? And it don't even help. It don't even help that I'm drinking this. This what I'm sipping on.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. Yeah, I need a little swig of that.
Hey, hey,
I was
I'm gonna
not
pour you
out.
a shot.
Oh damn. All right, all right.
Hey, yo, this is good. This is everybody. This is sake,
Oh, so
uh,
it's fire.
black and gold. Yeah, that's what I drink. That's what I mess with. I like it.
I think Saki low keeper reminded me of Taylor Port one time.
Yo, listen. Before we get to the Bad Bunny situation, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So I went to this Japanese restaurant, right? That I be going to, and I be doing my little podcast there too. You know, they let me do my situation there too. Um, so the guy was breaking down all the sake for me, the thing. Like I didn't really, the stuff they have to do, like some of these sake, they polish the rice. Like yo, and sake a lot for a lot of people that don't know, it's rice wine. It's made out of rice, which is more better. Not saying that it's you know what I mean, but it's better than a lot of other wine and
Also,
alcohol.
bro, I wasn't thinking about sake. That's more clear. I was thinking about the Japanese one called soju. Soju
Yeah.
is another type of drink.
Yeah, so that's the lesser class. That's
I'm
so.
drinking.
Let me say this: that's the cheaper brand of sake because the rice is not polished as fine as it is in certain sake. See,
Someone
they got some high end
said,
sake, like
someone said,
huh?
I said, someone said, what's the percentage on the sake? And someone else,
Uh,
you drink it warm.
yeah, I drink
Bottom,
it warm.
and what's the
Now,
percentage?
this one ain't warm, no, but it is better to drink it warm. But
So what's
check
the
this out.
uh,
Check this out. Some sakis, like the high end brand, is not good to drink warm. It's good to drink as is, like warm, like not chill and all that, but
my
don't put it to warm it up.
connoisseur? My son said,
Huh?
I called you a sake connoisseur.
Now, no, because like I said, and it's funny that you said the name Shinju, because that's the name of the Japanese restaurant. It's a Shinju ramen Japanese restaurant, and they got
It's,
a bar there.
it's called soju.
Shoju, yeah, Shoju. That's the name of the restaurant. And the guy was kind enough and he broke it down to me, all types of sake. Me and him, while I was doing my podcast, he was breaking it down and he was giving me, like me taste the different sake. And he was telling me, like, yo, what's the high end? And that, the rice, they really polished. I like what? Certain 70%. Like, how you do that? Because
Mm.
it's certain ways to make sake. And here now if you buy it from the United States,
Yo,
it's not going to taste the same. It's going to be I'm sad to say it's going to be disgusting.
yeah, that's kind
Period.
of like a lot of tequilas here compared to Mexico.
And
I,
here's
bro, I
another.
did drink taste and test over there. That shit was smooth, but that shit had you. I
Listen, let me say this.
the Japanese
There's
alcohol.
a there's a Japanese tequila. Yo, when I tell you that shit tastes better than the Mexican, I'm not saying I ain't putting the Mexican tequila down,
I
but
was
son, when I tell you that shit is smooth, bro, I promise you, That
I
thing, I'm gonna
believe,
get you a bottle. I'm gonna bring you a bottle from there. Listen, that thing is smooth, my boy.
bro. Listen,
That
I believe
it's like you.
because
It tastes like
the
you drinking
Japanese,
water.
yeah, the Japanese know what they doing. They be on it. So I definitely,
Yo, bro, and it don't even taste like you don't even yo. You know, so the tequila from there.
yeah, Mexico Coca Cola definitely better than our own Nigerian
I
family.
never, you know what? He the second. I want to try to. He the second person that said it. I want to taste their Coca Cola. I wonder if it got Coke in it.
Yo, nah.
But anyway, listen, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Japanese tequila is good, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from the Mexican tequila. They make some good tequila, and I like it. I love they Don Julio and the 1800s and the Patron and whatnot.
Don
But
Cho's.
yo, when I tell you, yo, you gotta try Japanese tequila. And you know what's another thing that I didn't know? Japan bought out one of these. I don't know if it was one of these whiskeys that went bankrupt. Japan bought them in Kentucky. One of these famous whiskey joints they bought. I don't. I want to say. I want to say Mark
Maker's Mark.
Bakers. I want to say that, but I don't know for sure. I got to check it out. But Japan bought one of the United States distillery whiskey that was a name brand because they filed for bankruptcy. So
I
Japan swooped in
wonder how much
and
that was.
bought, huh?
I said I wonder how much that was.
Yeah, and now they rebranded it and remarketing it, and yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so basically they probably still got they whole little they playbook, but they just gonna remarket it with their brand. But it's
right, right.
the same.
And a lot of people don't know it's owned by Japan.
Okay, yeah. You the first black man to like
I
sushi.
want to,
Yo,
huh?
what? Nah, someone said you the first black man to like sushi. What did you
Sushi.
guys
You
think?
mean sake? I don't like sushi.
What did you think of the MJ trailer? Oh, is that for the Michael Jackson movie?
Which
Uh,
one?
I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see that.
The trailer.
I'm not gonna. I might watch it, but the MJ trailer, I don't know. I can't give you no comment. We
Oh,
have to revisit that another time.
I watched that 50 joint Moses the Black. I would not recommend anyone go watch that. Yeah,
Uh,
it was a crazy film and it was all over the place. Wow. But
yeah.
yeah, I just kind of had to get that out because after I
So you
watched
think so? So what you saying? That was a B-rated movie
that shit was
or
tomato.
C-rated?
That shit was Z rated. Like for real. Like
Oh,
Moses the Black, I guess was a black saint because he gave away all his worldly possessions. He turned his life around from being like
oh, shit. They said
yeah.
Mike's nephew is playing him, and
Heard about that. Okay. Anton Fuqua directed it.
Fuqua directed it. I
I
just don't like how they.
I'm gonna get
It looks fake, like the way their makeup and all that. Like
yeah.
the. I mean, it is what it
I
is.
don't
I
even feel
think
like I need to watch a movie about
I
Michael.
gotta watch it. Since he said something
Watch
about it,
all
I
of
think
them.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go see it because I mean, in light of the crazy shit they said about Michael. Michael was a good entertainer. He made good music and everything. He don't whatever he sung went platinum. It didn't even matter.
Nigga, facts. Niggas was dying and fainting and shit over something. Like Mike was definitely one of them for sure.
I feel like I'm gonna get mad. You know what? If 510, I feel like I might get mad
Mike,
too if I go watch it. You know what I mean?
Mike,
Because it depends on how they portraying him and all the goofy stuff. I can't say. I don't want to speak. I don't want to say things about the man. He's gone. He passed. So I don't want to downplay him or make him out to be a villain. And that's not what I want to do. all I'm gonna say is that he made good music that lasts and stand the test of time. And a
Yes.
lot of people don't know he owned the music to the Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah.
He owned their catalog.
Mike,
How
they
did you like?
Mike bought that shit. Like, wait, you want it? How much? All right.
Yeah, he bought
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
he knew he seen the vision. And I wonder who owns it now.
I don't know why they got Bad Bunny to do that. I don't know
What
why.
got what?
Got him to do the Super Bowl, and
Yo, that Super Bowl was high. Oh,
I'm
back
not
to
saying
that.
it's not. I'm just
Yo, son,
saying
listen.
it
The Bad Bunny, listen.
different.
The Bad Bunny was okay. And you know why they got, let me tell you this, bro. What you want to know why they got Bad Bunny to do the Super Bowl?
Why?
Because look, me and you and everybody else is talking about it. Make it make sense.
I mean, I guess I will. I mean, but
We are
on
talking about it. And look what's happening.
talking about it
And
because
look,
he
and it
young.
plays into everything that's going on right now. Son,
Yeah.
use your third eye.
No, no.
Look
I
how it's
mean,
playing out.
he does, but he doesn't because he Puerto Rican and Puerto Rico is part of the USA. So he
Okay.
doesn't
Oh,
represent. That's maybe like some type of mind games that they playing.
right, but you know what? These some of these primitive thinkers don't even know that
Not
Puerto
primitive.
Rico.
I
Don't
like
even,
that.
son. If you ask some of them, they don't even know that Puerto Rico is. And so they wanted to have a extra halftime show. Come on, bro. Who's really watching that? Kid Rock.
Yo,
Come on, nobody. Who's really checking for him? He made his living before he was making music with rappers. And now all of a sudden he's spewing all this goofy shit. Like, and come on, man.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
who, who's really tuning into that?
I mean,
And tomorrow,
I would think the older he got, he would be trying to come closer to God or a higher power, trying to get right.
too much. His brains is fried, so he ain't coming close to nothing. His brains is fried. His brain is fried.
But
He
yeah,
he.
but bro, regardless of what, bro, I don't know. I just still it kind of puzzled me why they had Bad Bunny at the halftime show. I could
Right.
see
It is the political climate. Go ahead.
but
What you saying?
nah, I'm just it still confused me to why Bad Bunny was the one at the
Why
halftime.
not?
However, hold on. However, I did see that Coco Jones performed the Black National Anthem at the Super Bowl.
Who?
That
Coco Jones.
she got a couple songs. What's her main song that
I
she
ain't
had?
see the. I ain't see the beginning.
So I did. I saw in the beginning they had some white guy. He performed the national anthem. But yeah, I just saw on Instagram that she performed the national anthem. Had like the red, black, and green around her arm and all that shit.
When today?
Yeah, that shit was up
Did
on.
they show it on TV? Was it shown or was it one of them while they was at commercial?
It could have been because I only watched a little bit of it, so I didn't really
Right.
see the whole. I didn't see the.
I gotta check that out.
Huh?
I ain't know that. What's his name again?
Her name is Coco Jones. COCO space Jones. You see
What
what I'm
she
saying?
made? What song she made?
She got Moment of Your Life with Brent Fires. She got I know her but just off the top right now, like she's kinda new. Like she kinda just really, really got big. But yeah, I would say, yeah, just look it up. Just look at Coco Jones performing at the performing the Black National Anthem.
Yeah, real talk. 510. That really is a slap. Like
And
I'm gonna say like this. Was one of them top halftime shows of all time? No, I'm not gonna say that. Was it a good halftime show? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It
all right, well
it
that's
was a good. I liked it. I ain't gonna hold you. I liked it. I
well
liked the halftime show. He
me,
had he
I
had
like his music too, and you feel me, but I'm just saying like a predominantly
that's
American
different.
white people
Yeah. You
doing
know,
reggaeton as the main halftime, I would have saw that at a FIFA competition.
No, I
Like,
like that. And shit, that FIFA shit, that might not. They having trouble selling some of them tickets because that FIFA might be a problem because yeah. But anyway, that Bad Bunny, what I liked about it at the end, he came out with all the flags representing Brazil, basically representing a
oh,
lot of the Latin countries, even Venezuela. He came out
so
like,
then
yo,
that was like a political move. That was some all right.
right, you feel me? Now you understand it, Blue. Now you understand.
Now you join the
Now
conversation.
it's registering. Now it's tuning in. Now you seeing the picture. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Here with you, yo. You shout out, yo, son.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Now you seeing the picture. The
I finally
Twilight Zone has kicked
here.
in. Huh?
Nah, I said I finally drank the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you didn't drink the Kool-Aid. You watched the Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. You are now in the Twilight Zone, right?
But that's all it is, bro. Because
Mhm.
that's all it is. Because at the end of the day, together we stand, divided we shall fall. You understand? I
Yeah,
I I,
I saw that
I
too.
don't listen.
To calm the Hispanic, and of course, but if they did that, that's to see how if they can control them. So if the Latinos calm down because Bad Bunny performed an American perform, then yeah, then they dumb as hell.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen. Bad
that's
Bunny, he
me.
and he sung and he sung all his joints in Spanish.
I know.
You know they was going full. You know back in their country they going full. PR they going full. You
Yeah,
know that. And DR they going full. You know that. In these Latin community, you know they was tuned in. But a lot of these news outlets going to make it seem like, oh,
yeah,
nobody watched. I
cheating.
can't wait. I know they're going to be like, nobody watched. Nobody. They're damn lie. I
Right,
tuned in, and I know a lot of Latinos tuned in to watch that.
for sure, especially
So
the
you want, of course, you want to have haters and people say this and say that, like yo, because they ignorant and they all they want to do is just spew hatred. And
hmm
you know what? That hatred gonna only get you so far. You only
what
gonna get so
did he
far with
say?
it, huh?
No, someone said it was a serious message. The
The
elect.
majority.
You suffer from loss of electricity all the Oh, you're talking about in Puerto Rico. It
Oh, so that was the symbolic. Okay, so now I understand they had the electrical pole. So is that? Do you think that's because why he came out with the electrical pole and the people falling off of it? Oh,
see,
the
I didn't
electrical pole. They suffer from loss of electricity all of the time. Damn, and you know what? I wanted to go to that country. I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, and I ain't trying to be in no hotel and the lights go out. I ain't trying to be,
nah,
you
nah,
know what I mean? I ain't trying to be
in my
outside in the bar or something. Lights go out. Next thing you know, I feel somebody hand in my pocket.
in my
I ain't
pocket.
trying to go through all that.
Yeah, nah, because I'm gonna
You know
break
what
you.
I mean? I ain't trying to go through all that.
Remember the hurricane? Oh yeah, when Donald Trump was throwing all the paper towels at niggas and all. Yeah, Guyana no
Guy,
different. That's a fact.
what he say? Guyana's no different.
Yeah, facts.
No different how? What you mean?
Like from Puerto Rico and just the plight of all of that. Like
Oh,
just
okay, okay,
going out,
okay, okay,
water, being scared, not scared, but yeah, I feel yeah,
okay,
he's like that is.
okay. But I'm feeling with 510. Yo, 510, you gotta subscribe. You gotta tune in 510. Like, yo, like everybody out there, listen. It's a few, it's a two more. I got two more friends that's with us, that's a part of this. Right now, they at work and they have other things going on, but next week, and if you look back at some of my videos, you'll see my friends that I've been going through and I've been doing this with, and I've been at this for a minute, and I plan to keep growing this. I take this as, you know, my business. This is my passion. This is what I like to do, and uh, I see that there's a lane for this. so say. And I know that me and my friends, we could thrive in this because we have something to offer at the end of the day. And we're not just spewing, untruth. We are not just talking bull crap. You understand? We're talking from the heart. We are passionate and we're giving you raw. We're giving you straight, uncut, scripted. And as we move forward, we're going to keep it like that. We ain't going to change a thing. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it unscripted. We're going to keep it genuine. We're going to keep it how it is. Yes. We do. We want to upgrade. Do we want to be in the studio? Do we want
To the
to
pink.
be on a bigger platform? Yes, we do. And that right here with YouTube, and we're going to get there. And I believe we will. I believe we will. It's just one day at a time. But we need you to help us get to
Oh,
100,000 subscribers and tune in. What
and
you're saying?
violate the comment. Nah, someone asked me about the painting. Can I explain it? It's interesting. So
Which
it
one? Which one? The Muhammad Ali or that?
this one.
Oh,
Um. So yeah. So this painting is basically what you see is what you get. It's basically
crowd found
man
fund for two mics,
holding
two good
books
mics. Yeah,
or
yeah. Oh, he said for two good mics. He say produced by
yes,
for two.
we definitely need some mics for sure.
I
Okay.
got I got these. I see what I got. I got these. I got these right here. And these are pretty good, by the way. But we ain't using the mics because we just using it from our joint. Um, Again, this is a learning, I'm learning on the run, put it
Well,
like that. A
so you
lot of things.
kind of looks like
And
holding something as well. Go
right.
no. Go ahead.
Oh no, and I was telling him I got mics like this. I got
Oh, okay.
mics. I got mics, I got cameras, you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to do is what I'm looking for is somebody that know how to handle production a little bit better. Because if you look at if you check what's his name? Produced by what is it, Swiggle? Something like that. I'm
Ah,
sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but
Svengali.
yes. Huh?
Svengali.
Swingat what?
Svengali.
Okay, Bengali, Swingali.
Right.
Anyway, um, we
Name.
are in the motion.
Where's that name from?
We damn, what happened there? We are in the motion of trying to get more and build our brand to where we can
Saki.
be
Saki.
more presentable. You know what I mean? That's what
Right.
we want to
Yeah.
do. We want to be more presentable, and we want people to see
To know
us.
that we serious too. Like we
Yeah,
really
right,
here.
right,
Yeah.
right. So any donations, any tips, whatever, yeah, yeah, donate. We with it, and it definitely will go to a good cause. And we ain't gonna bullshit around, and we're gonna keep this going, and it's gonna help us be able to present more good content, to
My
be able
man
to be
Saki.
more. Let me see.
Nah, he said, yes, I can see you two with a podcast bringing on a guest every so often. Yeah, facts. Yeah,
Oh, listen
I'm
to me.
liking your
You hear
vision.
me? Just wait. We got something lined up because I'm going down to see my boys in San Diego, and I plan on going down to see them. And we see we do
Oh yeah,
we
we
don't
gonna do
just
it.
stick to one genre. And we like to, yes, we want to keep people in tune to what's happening, what's going on, but at the same time, we ain't into like like how some people go viral in one day because they want to show their butt or be sexualized and all that good stuff. And
Right, yeah.
nothing against them. That's what they do. That's what they do. But we more so want to, you
My
know,
man.
take people away from that. Like, yo, it's not always about that. That's what keep people blind to what's really going on. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And we want to be able to be funny, hilarious, but at the same time be serious. And we
Serious.
don't want to give people false information because it's easy to tell a person a lie. It's easy to make up something to get people riled up, but we don't want to do that. And as you may know, me and my boy here, we don't agree on everything, and that's a beautiful thing.
That's a fact.
But we can agree to disagree, and that's what people need to learn. Or because you may not agree on something, you can agree to disagree. It's okay without having to call people names and oh,
Right, exactly.
you're a commie, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican. Why I always got to get to that? Why we just can't disagree?
That right
Why
there,
we
that's
can't
just that
have different
emotional shit.
opinions? Like
Joe
we
and
always got
Jada
to get
never
in our
agreed.
feelings about this.
Yeah, not facts. Joe and Jada never agreed. It definitely was.
Exactly,
Yo, they funny as
exactly.
shit.
So which one of us would be Joe and who would be Jada?
Yo, nah, right. You see, as long as I can come on as a guest,
Oh,
right?
you know what, yo, you know what, 510? Listen, I would love to have you on because you seem like you got a good head on your shoulder. You seem like you in tune. I would love to have you on. And if possible, later on down the line, I would love to set something up where we can tune in and have you on, like real talk, like real talk. Right now, we working on, like I said, we working on a situation to whereas we want to renovate a spot to uh, 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 be more presentable. Like how Joe and Jada, like how Joe and Jada
Right,
got it on
right,
the couch and whatnot.
right.
That's how
Yeah,
me and my guy right here and my other friends, because it's two more of us, and they are very, and if you look, like I said, if you check out some of my past content and my videos, you'll see who I'm talking about. And I need, we all we ask is like, yo, just tune in, like check in. Some days we may not be here because we trying to get content. We trying to put put
shout out
put things
Florida.
together. We not just want to just jump on and be here every day and drown people out and burn people out. Being here every day, like you know what I mean. We don't want to
Right.
do that. What we want to do is when we come together and we do what we do, we want to come together and be able to deliver something genuine to the people, something that's real, something
That
that's
something that
authentic,
got
something
quality.
that's
Right.
right, something that's not just made on the go. Like, yeah, we could do that, but and not only that, we also have jobs. We both have jobs, and sometimes we may not be here. You know what I mean? Because I'm a machine operator. He's a manager at his job, and we both have other jobs. And this is right here. We trying to make our full time job
For
because we
sure.
know, and my friends know, we can grow from this, and that's where
Well
we at.
said. Right.
Much love from Florida. Okay, okay, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Please, 510, please stay in tune. Please stay in tune. And I would love to have you on. Like real talk. Let me know when you free. Like I'll send you a joint and you could just tune in and yeah, I'll send you a link and you can, yeah. And we'll
Hang
do
out.
a preview of what we're going to run down and what we're going to get into. So that way we all are in tune. So let me know 510 and we there. But anyway, listen, we're gonna end this right here.
Okay.
This is SP Hustle Hard, and this is my guy right here, Blue. I
Thanks for
appreciate
tuning in.
everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna pin the Cash App for any donations. Please, whatever you send will be highly
Bengali for
appreciated.
sure. For sure.
And
I'm
thank
looking.
you. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in, your
And
comments.
also, also be ready for a new picture tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Definitely tomorrow we'll be back. So it'll be 11 o'clock. It'll be like 12 o'clock on my end. It'll be like 9, 8.
Yeah. If
It'll
it's
be
12
nine,
there,
10,
it'll be
11. It'll be
9,
like nine
9,
o'clock
5,
on
8.
your end and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah,
And if
but
y'all
we'll
don't
be
catch us
in.
live, then y'all catch the after effect. You feel me? So
Yeah,
y'all catch
but
the
we
video.
here, and I know a lot of people was probably checking out the Super Bowl, and yeah, that's what's up. But we here, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Blue, I'm gonna reach out to you on the other
You
end.
already know,
Thank
brother.
you, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and I will pin the Cash App. Thank you, everybody, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Bless.
Have a good night. Bless.
SP Hustle Hard.